Hello, I'm Yvonna from Enjoy Your Life Coaching and Healing, and I've got a video for you about the new moon in Taurus. First, we're going to talk about what happened between the last full moon in Scorpio with the intense energies and up to a couple of days ago. So, how was your time with those intense energies in the full moon in Scorpio? Did you delve a little bit deeper? Did you go underneath the surface? Did you go deeper than usual? And what did you find? Did you work on something towards your bliss? Or did you find lots of shadow work that you needed to do? It's possible that you've come up with thoughts, energies, beliefs, patterns, anything like that that you would normally not discuss with other people. That is your shadow side. Work on that and you will find a lot of freedom if you're able to let go of things that no longer serve you. It was full moon then, so it's a letting go. I took quite a bit of time out because I felt quite without energy, so I took 6 days off basically, and I sat in my chair quite a bit with a cup of tea and my cat in the mornings. He was missing it when I stopped doing that. Anyway, and I took time out and I was just being with me. It takes quite a bit of work on yourself to just sit in your chair and do nothing. 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe a bit longer. Just not do anything. Not reading a book, whatever. Because there's this critic that's in your head, and we talked about it in the workshop that we've had. You just can't not do anything. It's the way you've been brought up. It's what you have seen, what's been implemented in you. You just don't do that. You don't not do anything. You have to do something. There's all this mind chatter going on. So I was quite proud of myself that I was able to sit in my chair and not do anything, just sit. I did do, when I was sitting in my chair, I did do some meditation, I did do some reading, that sort of stuff. But sometimes I just sit and let my brain go wherever it wants to go. Because if you do, I was reading a very interesting book with a lot of self-development and things that resonate with me. So I've got to sit down and let things come into my space, let things sink in, that sort of stuff. So I took time out before my body was telling me that I had to take rest. Remember, you got to listen to your body, otherwise it starts screaming louder. So as a result, I am now feeling a lot more grounded, and I feel more connected with myself, tuned in with my energies, and I feel a lot more in the flow. One morning, I was so in the flow, I just got a lot of energy, and it seemed to be mental energy, and I've got lots of little pieces of paper everywhere with like, this is what I'm going to do, that's what I'm going to do, here's another idea. So because I took the previous few days as rest days, I didn't go out, I didn't do any work as such, you know. All this stuff just came to me because I wasn't overlaying it with layers of being busy in my diary. So very happy with that morning that I was in the flow, because there's going to be a lot more new videos. So subscribe and watch this space. Oh, and my YouTube channel is now 2 years old. Woohoo! So how are you feeling? Because I'm talking about myself here, but how are you feeling? Are you feeling more free? Have you released and let go of lots of stuff so that you are feeling more free? Are you more in the flow, more tuned in, more connected, more positive, more stable? The more you're connected with yourself, the more stable you will feel, because you know who you are. The more stable you feel within yourself, the more stable your world is going to be. If you are more positive, more stable, feeling more free, feeling more in the flow, everything is easy, then you're more in your personal power. Yay! Well done, you! As long as you come from your heart space, everything is good. So you have taken time as me time for reconnecting with yourself, with your inner world. That connection is very important. When you take time, me time, when you take that time out, you'll be working out your motivation and your actions of everything that you do in your life. So take an example, whatever it is, and then work out, why am I doing this? For example, if you are in a nice career and you're very happy with that, why are you doing it? Once you get to that why, you'll work out what your motivation is for being in that career, and it will make it even easier. And also within that field, in this example, the career, if you have your why, then more of that is going to show up and you'll be feeling happier as well. So your whys and your hows are very important. On the flip side, have you been feeling lost, apprehensive, maybe confused, overwhelmed, maybe tired, alone? That's fine too. I mean, everything is fine, right? There's no right and wrong. Have you maybe about making decisions? Have you had a fear, an anxiety, or worry if you're making the right decision? Tune into your feelings. It takes away the worry. Your feelings will show you if it's the right decision for you. And then again, there's lots of options. So tune into those options with your heart space. Taste the options, feel it, see it, hear it, smell it, everything. You know, use your senses. The Taurus is a symbol for the 5 senses. So look at all your options in as many ways possible with all your senses, and then you will make the perfect decision for you at this moment in time, right? So once you've looked at all of your options, you can let your new life in or stay where you are. Be safe and secure because it's comfortable. You already know that. It's also a comfort creature looking for comfort. So whatever you choose to do is fine. There's no right or wrong. Remember that magic happens when you're outside of your comfort zone. So what you need to do is keep the faith, trust, keep the faith, follow your dreams, work out what your dreams are and go for them. The more you think about it, the more you're bringing it into your life, into existence, and live from your heart, right? So this is quite a bit of what we have been doing over the last 2 weeks. What we have done and still doing is leave space in your schedule or your diary, because you need that time to tune into yourself, me time. So it can be just a few seconds. What am I feeling right now? Am I feeling that I really need to have a rest? Okay, go and have a rest. Take a few moments. Have I got a lot of drive? Then go and do what it is that is driving you, you know, where you're being driven to. Go and do it. Do I feel hungry or thirsty? Just tune in and work out what is making you feel like that, and work out your why and your how, and then act on it when you're ready. And act on it also means resting. Your energy will tell you what to do every single day, as long as you listen. So go with the flow and listen to your energy. Then the Taurus is an earthy sign, so it's very wise to spend some time in nature right now. It's a sign of perseverance and endurance, and it will bring comfort. It's a creature of comfort, so you're looking for things that make you feel comfortable. It's a calm energy. It's an energy that is encouraging you to be grateful and to enjoy the little things in life. Pleasure, seeking pleasure. Now we'll go and talk about the rest of this. So as I was saying, new moon in Taurus, spend time in nature. look for the comforts and use your five senses. So basically, slow down. It's a slow and steady energy. So slow down, tune into your feelings and really feel your feelings. Enjoy the sensations of your journey, all the sensations. Experience joy, for example, through music or rest or meditation, through experience joy through food. Food is meant to be tasted, so slow and steady eating is a good thing as well right now. And of course, nature. If nature brings you joy, do it. If you love flowers, go and pick some or buy some, stuff like that. Really feel it. Let yourself connect with what brings you genuine joy to your heart. Comfort is very necessary for well-being. So be conscious of what it is that you are thinking right now, because it's a pattern. I went through something last week and it's coming from that. So it was mentioned that the planets are in a certain way, and they mentioned the previous 4 times that the planets were in the same position. So I had to think about the last 2 times that they mentioned, the end of 2002 and the end of 1995, because the 3rd time is sometime before I was born or before I was even made. So the 2 times that I just mentioned and last week, I was doing the same pattern again and again and again. But last week, I actually broke that pattern. This is the message that I got afterwards, so I could reflect back. I needed to take time for myself, me time, which I did, and I looked at the pattern. The patterns that I had then were being repeated, but mildly. And I remember sitting down and I was thinking, okay, I need to do this and I need to do that and I need to do the other. And then I thought, no, what do I want? And then what came up was exactly what I wanted. And I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to go with that then instead of that, and that. And it's the best decision that I've made. So I've broken that pattern of basically doing what society says that you have to do. So be conscious of what you're thinking. Be conscious of what you're thinking that you have to do or something like that to break your pattern. If you don't break your pattern, it keeps coming back and it's not going to make you happier. So another thing is to be open to learn from others. A lot of people have gone through certain things and obviously they've learned from it. So basically, listen to the stories that other people tell, and they are sharing their wisdom so that you don't have to go through the same things that they have gone through for you, basically. I do have a few videos about how you can get over certain things, so you can have a look at those. There are plenty of other people that do the same thing. They're sharing wisdom. It's so important. And then you can start sharing your wisdom too. Be open to learning and then tell your own tale. Share your wisdom. Trust your inner strength. You have it inside of you to bring up what it is that you really want. So take the time to connect with yourself and ask yourself, what is it that I really want? If you feel lost or anything like that, all those not so good emotions, feelings, then tune into yourself and see if what is making you feel like that, and then see if you can find the opposite and attract that, because new moon is attraction, new beginnings, new projects. Before the new moon, it's always a slightly tense energy and quite pensive, like reflecting. It's quite funny how that is happening just about every single time. So trust your insight, trust your inner strength, basically. Tune into all the rhythms, the rhythm of nature. See the beauty in everything, including yourself. If you do something really good or you put something on that looks really good, take time and admire the beauty. Last time we had to be in awe. Now we're admiring and we're seeing the beauty in everything, and we're expressing gratitude. We're appreciative. We're celebrating beauty this time, basically. So the new moon in Taurus is patient. It's an earthy sign, and it's a more calm and more stable energy than the intense one from last time. So it's more, you can probably feel more compassionate, more nurturing, which is what I did last week. So I'm sure that you have a story like that as well. It's more supportive in you achieving your goals as well. So we are going through a big transformation, especially with the finding the bliss and going through the shadow work, doing all the shadow work. There's a big transformation happening, and right now we have new things that we're bringing in, new projects, new foundations for another transformation. Our awareness and emotional sensitivity to what happens around us is increasing again. So stay grounded, enjoy nature, and be mindful. True stability is created in the moment. So the moment you tune into yourself, you find yourself more stable because you know yourself better. Every time when you make a decision, you'll base it on who you are. You'll make the decision from who you are, so you'll be more stable. Practical Taurus, very practical. It will give you a sense of comfort and ease. Looking for comfort, everything going slightly easier. If you're in the moment, obviously everything will flow more easy because you're not rushing around. You're not in the future or in the past, you're right now. So everything is flowing more easy. Slow down, be present, of course. That's the best way to be, really. Excuse me. When you're doing the thing in the moment, you're doing the retreating. When you retreat, you can reflect. When you reflect, you can retreat at the same time. And you can receive, there's 3 hours there, you can receive deeper insights, which is very handy. The more deeper insights, the better it is. So there's a slow and steady energy, but it's without force. There's no driving force driving you forward, forward, forward. We don't need that right now. We're being appreciative of everything. Keep that in mind, actually. When you're communicating with others, with everything. The more you're appreciative, the better you will feel. The questions that we're looking at the moment is, what is it that makes you feel comfortable? When you work out what it is that makes you feel comfortable, you're halfway there. Because then your decision making is going to be a lot easier. What makes you feel secure? How do you feel more secure? What do you need to feel more secure? Do you need any resources or anything like that? Healing at the moment with those questions and everything else, like the mindfulness and stuff. Any type of healing work is enhanced with the way the planets are aligned at the moment. So we've got the Sun in Taurus, the new moon is in Taurus, and we have Neptune in Pisces. Neptune in Pisces is to do with love and romance. It's more sensitive, dreamy, and more fluid, whereas the new moon in Taurus is more earthy and grounded, and there's a creative and artistic expression. So with that combo, it's a perfect time to start working on new projects, new business, anything that lets your imagination go wild, roam, do whatever you want. And also, at the same time, providing the groundedness, the sense of purpose, right? So any type of healing work is enhanced with this combo. Then it would be great if you have the harmony of thinking and feeling. That's to do with that combo as well. What did I have to say? Think about your feelings and share them with others. That's to do with sharing your wisdom as well. Harmony of thinking and feeling is very important. Expand your horizons with these new projects or new businesses that you might want to start. Let your imagination roam wild, and make sure that you're meeting your desires. So you got to know what your dreams are. So what's coming up for us? Oh yeah, another thing that I wrote down on a note because my board's full. What is important to us right now is values, resources, self-worth, practicality, because that's the Taurus, very practical. And what is it that truly matters to you? Then delight in all simplicity that is available to you on a daily, hourly basis. That's the word. Attend to any practical and tangible parts of your life calmly. Do you need any new resources for your new project? Do you need to clear out your wardrobe? How can you enjoy the finer things in your life? For what's coming as well towards the end of the week is you'll find yourself feeling safe and comfortable, for example, when you're gardening or cooking at home, you know, in your element. For your family and your friends, it's nature, gardening, and nurture, cooking, for yourself and others, because it creates a sense of belonging. Sense of belonging, I did manage to squeeze that in. Can you even see that? Oh yeah, you can see that. Sense of belonging there. Basically, to create a sense of belonging, you gotta nurture and nature yourself and others, the ones that you love the most. Last time we had a question, what do you love the most? So what was your answer? Have you typed it in? Otherwise, type it in underneath this video. Forgive and forget is part of the sense of belonging, and don't overthink things. Feedback is good, criticism is not good. All right, so rewind, have a look at what we have been going through in the last couple of weeks, and have a look at what we're going through now and what's happening in the future. This is the structure for all of my moon videos, a bit of the past so you can relate to things and make sure that you have done your things, your homework, and a bit about what the energy is like now, what we're going through now, what is the best thing to focus on right now, and something about the near future and what we can do then with how the planets are aligned. If you enjoyed this, please do subscribe to my channel. It's 2 years old yesterday or today, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you very much. Bye.